I had worked for many other corporations, and I found that it wasn't very fruitful for me. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't getting anything out of it. My family is, a lot of them are small business also, and so I sort of decided to go into the small business myself and represent things that I had the most respect for, the most love for, the most passion for. It sort of culminated into doing artwork and whatnot, showing through different galleries, fairly well-known galleries, and it sort of transitioned into a business. I have a lot of passion for local. I like the idea of supporting my neighbor, influencing the local economy, giving my money to someone that's right up the street from me that contributes to the city as a whole. So taking that into an artistic sort of perspective, I like the idea of helping artisans recognize that there is an avenue for them. If you look at the roots of our country, it was all small business. I mean, people stepped up and they had passion about, you know, what they like to do, and they brought it forth to show people that they had talent or craft or something that they could offer. I sort of put myself back in when America was thriving with a lot of small business, and you know, a lot of larger businesses did come from a small perspective at one point, but my interest lies in being able to know everybody that walks in my doors. I'm not interested in growing to this level of just being out of touch of my business. So beyond growing a little larger from this shop, I'm not looking to expand to this huge concept. Talking, you know, the beginnings of our country, and especially when a lot of businesses popped up in the late 1800s, early 1900s, when the country was really starting to go on this growing cycle. There were people popping out of nowhere just creating businesses out of things that they love to do, and they were taking a chance on the public responding to that. In some ways, I think, you know, though there are a lot of large businesses now, corporate businesses, that did potentially start as a small business, and the owner very well may have had a lot of passion for what they're doing, whatever drove them. You know, for me personally, it's not always the idea of a bottom line of making money and blah, blah. Yes, I have to support myself, but that's not my first drive. My first drive really is to be a part of the community and sort of offer that to people from a retail standpoint. As far as the American dream, yes, I think a lot of people have lost sight. I think we're coming back around, and I'm interested in helping others sort of look at small business as what it was. It was a series of people that took a chance on what they love to do and sort of put it forth. Personally, I think once a lot of business grows so big, the owner sort of loses touch of that concept, and then, you know, the original intent probably disappears. I think the biggest thing for someone to live their American dream, firstly recognize that we wake up every day with a different dream, and to continue to dream. I think the biggest thing, my advice to people would be to stick to it, be passionate, recognize this is a lot of hard work and that it's not always going to work out the way you might think initially, and it sort of evolves and changes and whatnot. Passion is the biggest thing. That's my opinion. Passion in what you're doing.